Words are like spells. They do make a difference in the way in which we live and think.
Infinite being, use your intention, love your life.
What's good? What's good, my beautiful infinite beings? Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome. At this channel, we engage in spiritual alchemy to help you realign, transform, and live your best life. Today's topic is words. Words are so incredibly important. How we use them can make the difference between an interaction being pleasant and unpleasant. When we are unclear about our meaning, it can allow uncertainty into a situation. Science deems water to be an important element. The earth is about 70%, and our bodies are nearly that. There is a correlation between intention and our ability to shift our reality. This is demonstrated in Dr. Masaru Emoto's water experiments. When we speak or receive spoken words, their frequency is absorbed by the cells of our bodies. In one of Dr. Emoto's experiments,
the prayer attribute where the people were praying with their hands together, the water formed crystals that actually looked like palms together. And another one, they held hands and the crystals looked like they were open V's, like holding hands. Very interesting. A Russian documentary also showed that there was a correlation between placing the drops of water, blessed water, into regular tap water, changed that water into the higher frequency that was present. So is it possible to program water? It seems it might be. There might be an interplay between higher consciousness and consciousness using water. Some regard water as sentient.
There was a movie, I guess, over a decade maybe at this point ago, and I believe it was called 1,000 Words. It had Eddie Murphy, I think, and Kerry Washington, one of my favorite actresses. Anyway, the 1,000 Words was all about, long story short, this man who, for whatever reason, his life was, he was basically a liar, and to put it bluntly, and he would do whatever he had to do to sell. Well, one day he came across the wrong person, as people often do, right, for those lessons in life, and he was aligned with a tree, a Bodhi tree. And Bodhi trees are known for the awakening of alignment. The Bodhi tree is such an important symbol. The Bodhi tree is also known as the tree of awakening. It's a sacred symbol, and it's referred to as the tree of awakening because it's where Buddha found enlightenment. The entire premise of the movie is that we as humans can be transformed by our words and our word choice. Once we discover how important our words truly are, words are like spells. They do make a difference in the way in which we live and think. This allowed Murphy's character to evolve, and the movie is, well, hilarious if you want to check it out.
The movie is still relevant today, as it does remind us that the way we use words, how we use them to affect not only ourselves, but others, how we transform or can be transformed by them and through them.
Murphy's character basically had to watch his words. He was tied to this tree. And the whole point was you're tied to the tree. You have to be specific and very precise in what you say. The more you say, the more leaves fall off the tree until it gets to the last leaf, in which case you will die. So I'm not going to do a spoiler alert on you, but I wanted to impress upon you the words and how important they are. If you listen to the words, like I don't typically say good morning because morning sounds like mourning, sadness. I don't want to put that in my now, in my spirit. So I would say something like good day. You'll hear some people say grand rising or something like that, as opposed to putting the other into their own psyche, into their nervous system, so to speak. Even words that are like our names. So many people don't even know the meaning of their name. My name means
royal fortress or chief ruler.
And that's important to me. So I don't like particularly when people shorten my name or call me something other than my name. It's important to me. My mom named me this name on purpose. And she had it in mind in terms of its being a royal name coming from Africa, particularly South Africa, but Africa. It was important to her. And therefore, when I had the understanding of what it means and the importance of all of that,
it always bothered me that people would shortchange my name, and I didn't realize just how much it could play with my subconscious mind. If I'm a chief and you are shortening my name, somehow on an energetic subconscious level, I can easily feel that I am not a chief, but something less than that. I don't stand in my own power that way. So I began to let people know, no, this is my name. It's chosen for a reason. Instead of feeling like I had to allow it because I wanted them to accept me. I became aware of just how I was shaming myself by allowing others to shortchange me and shortchange my name.
I realized just how important it is, not only for my name, but to learn other people's names. Who are the people that you have around you? What are their names? What does it mean? What is your connection to that person? These are things to take into consideration, in my opinion, because you want to make sure that you know exactly what is important to you, and you want to be able to utilize your words wisely. You don't want to just be speaking to speak, but you want to make sure that you're heard, that you're targeting the audience that you want to speak to, that you're forming a connection, a relationship. And that goes for whoever you have in your home and whoever you relate to on a daily basis, be it at work or on a personal level. It's just a little food for thought. I was a little disturbed today when I had a client that basically was like, just call me anything. It's okay. Her name was so beautiful. When I said, what does your name mean? And she told me very clearly, it's a beautiful meaning, but I guess she's used to people shortening her name or trampling her name. And I have a thing about that. I'm not going to step all over your name. Now, I'm not going to butcher it if I can practice it and finally get it. But the whole point is you want to be standing in your own power. You want to be using your words wisely in a way that is not only efficient, but it is helpful to a successful project or whatever it is that you have going on.
And now it's your turn to do the work. Feel free to pause the video as needed. What words do I use consistently that disempower me? What are the words I can use to describe myself in my situation or my condition? What words can I eliminate from my verbal diet to succeed? How can I use words to project the person that I wish to be?
Just a little food for thought. Thanks for coming. Smooches.
Thanks for watching, Infinite Beings. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, smooches.